Hey everyone, welcome back to the Iowa Worm Farm. Today I'm sharing a real-time update on the Atlas BioBlend experiment, and I've got some surprising results, a few lessons learned, and maybe even a few head scratchers. Let's dive in. So here's the setup. We're growing kale, beefsteak tomatoes, and cherry tomatoes side by side. One set is growing in our regular raised bed soil. The other is growing in the same soil that's been amended with 15% Atlas BioBlend, which is a mix of worm castings and biochar. Same plants, same water, same window. That's the idea, at least. The seedlings were started back on February 10th in our S-brand sprout mix. Then around April 7th, I transplanted them into their current pots for this experiment. We're now just over 9 weeks in, and I filmed this update on June 9th. Let's start with the beefsteak tomatoes. The Atlas plant is huge. It's already 76 inches tall, while the control is just 54. But the control plant does have one tomato forming with 13 flowers. The Atlas, it has no tomatoes yet, but it does have 27 flowers. That's not the result that I was expecting. Even more interesting, the control had higher Brix reading, 5.1 versus 4.5 in the Atlas pot. So what's going on here? Got a few theories. First, the control pot weighed less before watering, which meant that the plant might have been slightly stressed or dehydrated with less water available to it. And that can concentrate sugars, leading to a higher Brix. Second, the control plant was about 18 inches closer to the window, which is my only light source. That extra light could have made a difference in early fruit set. I've now moved all the pots so that they're equally spaced from the window. And for future Brix tests, I'll water all the pots 24 hours in advance to even out moisture levels. The cherry tomatoes tell a different story. The Atlas cherry tomato is taller at 71 inches versus 42. It's got 14 tomatoes and 32 flowers compared to just 7 tomatoes and 27 flowers on the control. And the Brix, 6.2 on the Atlas versus 5.4 on the control. So in this case, Atlas is ahead across the board. And the kale, honestly, it's not even close. The Atlas kale is nearly double the height and width of the control. The leaves are thicker, curlier, and just plain healthier looking. Brix was slightly higher too, 4.5 versus 4.1%. But you don't need a refractometer to see the difference here. It's dramatic. Now, I'll be honest, I'm a little concerned about the beefsteak Atlas plant. It's growing like crazy, but no fruit yet. And this is part of why I wanted to film these updates in real time, because these experiments don't always go the way that we had hoped. It doesn't mean that they're a failure. It means we learn, we adjust, and we get better. And I'm glad you're along for the ride. I'll continue collecting data, tracking plant height, flower count, harvest weight, water retention, and Brix levels. Eventually, I'll wrap all of this into a full summary video later this summer. If this kind of real-time soil testing and plant growth tracking is your thing, I'd love to have you follow along. Subscribe to the channel, tap the bell, and leave a comment if you've got a thought, question, or even advice, especially if you're better at hand pollinating than I am. I'm using this pipe cleaner. We're keeping it classy around here. More updates soon. Thanks for watching, and happy growing.